guys, I'm Samantha and I am here to do my tarot TBR pulls for January. It is going to be an interesting month with it being the new year, and I have a brand new book club that is starting out for the year as well. I'll go over my book club picks that I will be reading at the end of the video, but I'll go ahead and let you guys see the card draws. Okay, time for the month of January's card draws. Using my, I believe this is supposed to be like a French inspired deck, or a French version of the deck. I believe this is different from the standard Rider-Waite deck, just based on my research and stuff. So it's going to be a tiny bit different. Automatically these two wanted to come out, so Seven of Cups and the King of Wands, I believe that's supposed to be. The Tower reversed. Oof. I'll do one more draw. And the Death card. It's an interesting spread for this month for sure. Now for the Cups card, let me shift these over to realize they're not all of it's completely in frame, but for the Cups card we have to draw an additional card, and this was being from the Animal Spirits deck. Let's see. The Crocodile. So I got that for the additional card. Okay, so for the first card I got was Seven of Cups, which generally means choices, fantasy, and illusion. So I will need to choose a fantasy book, which I chose The Book in the Attic by Melissa Gunther. I have been wanting to reread this for a while. I had received a copy of this book when I was in junior high from the author herself, and I have been wanting to do a reread for a while. I have my copy somewhere hidden in my stacks. I just cannot find it at the moment, but I do plan on getting around to doing that reread. And because I got a Cups card, I needed to do an additional card draw, which was from my Animal Spirits deck, and I got the Crocodile, which according to the guidebook, it means resting, submerging, collecting energy, and cooling off. So I will just, when I hear that of something that is really kind of like chill and relaxing, so I'll be reading It's a Pearl Thing by Elizabeth Leonard. This is another reread for me. I was gifted this book from my sister back when I think I was barely a freshman in high school, or maybe not even that. And it is a contemporary book following girls who knit and start their own knit group. I've read this book multiple times and really enjoyed it, so the new year I want to start off with some rereads. For the second actual tarot card pull, I got King of Wands, excuse me, which is bigger picture, leader, in overcoming challenges. So I want to continue a series. And with this as well, I will possibly start a crochet project. I am probably going to tweak the cards in the future, possibly, where I may not include projects anymore, because I am kind of like, I fluctuate between my hobbies, and I have a lot of hobbies, so we'll have to see. But I may start a new crochet project during that time. But the series that I want to continue is from the Scythe series, so I want to hop into book 2 with Thunderhead by Neil Shusterman. I really did enjoy the first book when I read it last year for the Late Night Bookwarming Book Club pick, so I really would like to get to book 2. Card number 3, I got the Tower reversed, which means disaster avoided, delaying disaster, and fear of suffering. So I will go with a second chance author pick, and I've only read one book from this author, and I had enjoyed the book that I read, but I am giving her another chance just to make sure I do like her work, which will be Uprooted by Naomi Novik. I read Spinning Silver from her a couple of years ago now, and I really enjoyed it, so I want to give Uprooted a shot. And I got a furry co-host has decided to join me. Say hi. He's like, no, mother. No. And the last card I got was the Death card, and that means end of a cycle, beginnings, change, and metamorphosis. So I will need to read a most recently hauled or gifted book. So I am going to go with The Year of the Witching by Alexis Henderson. I bought this in August whenever I found out that my mom was having to have some heart surgery. So I took myself to Books A Million to just wander the stacks, and this was one of the books that I picked up. I am really interested in it, and it's supposed to be a witchy read, so I am excited to start that. And those are my picks for the Tarot TBR. So for the month of January, I am starting the Samote It Be book club. Our first pick for January is Green Witchcraft, a practical guide to discovering the magic of plants, herbs, crystals, and beyond by Paige Vanderbeek. I am starting off the book club with a nonfiction witchcraft book, so I hope you guys will join me for that. Live shows, I want to try to have it the first of the month, just depending if I have any co-host with me or not. Well, I'll definitely announce it in my the community tab on my channel and on my Twitter as well, so keep your eye out for those whenever the live show is announced. And for my book club that I am a co-host for with my two friends, Katie from Kit Kats Can Read and Alicia with Books and Things with Alicia, we are reading From Blood and Ash by Jennifer L. Armentrout. This will be my third reread of the book. Alicia hasn't read it yet, and it's a reread for Katie, and we are pretty excited. It is a chunker of a book, and it will be the first time me reading this copy, because I had just bought this copy like probably the first half of the year. Honestly, I can't remember now, but yeah, I am excited to jump back into this because I want to do another reread, because I want to read the second book in the prequel series, and I want to do a reread of that series as well. But I always enjoy some, it's like vampire, werewolves, and all other types of creatures, and pile them to one in one series, and I am here for it. So those were my picks for the month of January. There'll be other books kind of sprinkled throughout. I also am planning some themed reading vlogs for the new year as well. So you guys keep your eyes peeled for that. If you have read any of these books, let me know in the comments below. And if you don't have anything to add, just leave me a kitty emoji in the comments if you just want to say that you were here. Because of the co-host, he has to be anywhere I am when I start talking. And like this video if you liked it, and hit subscribe to keep up to date with any of the videos I come up with in the future. And until next time, you guys, bye guys.